The Samsung Galaxy S10e. Hi guys, Bivasa here, and today we've got the Galaxy S10e. This device was released back in 2019 and as of today it is 5 years old. I recently got my hands on it and we are going to find out if it is still a viable option in 2024. We're going to start with the design. I've got this one in beautiful canary yellow. It is very bright and vibrant and gets a lot of eyeballs when outdoors. The S10e features a 5.8-inch dynamic AMOLED display with the resolution of 1080p, which is very crispy and clean. I personally love this display. The phone feels very premium and it even has a glass back, and I love how small it is and it just fits in my hand. The fingerprint sensor is on the side and not under the display like the normal S10. It is very snappy though. USB Type-C port underneath, and on the side we have the good old earphone jack. The device is IP68 dust and water resistant, so it should be okay with a little bit of exposure to water. Personally, I love everything about this design, and I've never been a fan of the camera punch hole being on the corner of the phone, but on this one it looks very clean and I just fell in love with it when I got this phone. And then on the back we have the cameras. So this device has two rear cameras, a 12 megapixel main and a 16 megapixel ultra wide, which are the same cameras as the S10, the normal S10, but the S10e is just missing the telephoto lens. So currently I am recording on the back camera of the S10e at 4K 30 frames per second. I'm just going to pan left, and this is at 30 frames per second. I'm also going to do this at 60 frames per second just to see the difference. And as well, the audio is coming directly from the S10e, and this is the video that you get from. So currently from what I'm seeing, this phone is shooting crispy videos. Now I'm recording at 4K at 60 frames per second on the S10e. This is the main back camera and the audio is coming directly from the phone, and this is the footage I get. And let's just move it forward. And then this is 4K 30 frames per second with the ultra wide on the S10e. So I'm going to look at these videos when I get home, because right now what I'm seeing is amazing. I cannot believe it looks this good. It's doing better than I thought it would. And I'm currently walking forward. It looks pretty stable, decent stability on this S10e. Now I am recording on the front facing camera of the S10e. This is at 4K 30 frames per second, and the audio is coming from the phone. My microphone is dead, so yep, this is it. And well, this is in good light. Unfortunately I can't do it in low light, but this looks really good for an old Samsung device. Tell me what you think. The S10e can also record at 4K 60 frames per second, and this is the footage. I can see it looks, oh my god, I just walked in a puddle of water, but it is okay. So this is me walking, and then I am going to do a stability test. So I'm going to run with the phone in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Samsung Galaxy S10e also comes with a lot of camera features, the same ones you get on like the main flagships, the S10 and the S10 Plus. You get them over here, like the portrait video, which is something similar to the iPhone cinematic mode. I'm gonna test that one right now because I find that one interesting. So this is portrait mode on level 4, nah? Level 4, so we just have to see how it's taking out my background. Now as I move around, and in terms of specs, the one I have is on Exynos 9820 with Android 12 on One UI 4.1. So in terms of software, the device is a bit outdated, but it can still run all the latest apps, all the latest games, and it is still very much usable even in 2024. And Android 12 is the last update the device is ever going to get. And then battery, we have a 3100 milliamp hour battery, which was decent back in 2019, but as of today, if you are a heavy user, you would have to juice up the device just before the day ends just to get through like an entire day. The S10e supports wireless charging and reverse charging, which is like a bonus. Alright, so now we're gonna be doing audio test. The speaker, we're gonna test the speakers on the S10e. I'm going to Spotify now. I'm going to play a friend of mine so that we don't get copywritten. Alright, let's go. Like, let's say we're just chilling in a park, right? We're listening to music. Everybody raise your glasses to the ceiling. With your hands if you're feeling like I'm feeling. Oh, I'm just sends us in the city. And it's been a long, long time coming. You can hear the bass nicely. Clear. Now it's dope, clean, it's loud, you can hear it clearly. So in my opinion, the S10e is still a solid device, which I would suggest you to get instead of like the low-end Android devices like a A15 or like the A20 series. With the S10e, you get a premium device with great build quality, amazing screen, amazing performance, amazing camera, more features, and great usability overall. But if you do have more money, I would suggest you get like the S20 or the S20 FE. With those ones, you get like software that's at least close to today, and you get slightly better performance, slightly better cameras, but the S10e is still a solid device. And that is it for today's video. Do leave your opinion in the comment section. What do you think about the S10e? And make sure you leave a like and subscribe for more content like this.